Welcome to Shut Up and Dribble, man. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2022. What's the deal, man?
Say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man.
New year, new Lakers, baby. Let's go. Undefeated, man. Undefeated this year, man. That's all that matters.
Yeah, so far. Rest almost over game.
Undefeated
Yeah,
this
man,
year. That's all that matters.
Wait, hold it down real quick. Hold on.
I got you. So, yeah, you already know how we start these podcasts off, man. I'm going to wait for Khalil to talk about the Raiders. But, yeah, Lakers played today. Got a big W against the Timberwolves. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. It was a close game. Went down to the wire. I think Braun had 26, Monk with 23. It was a close game. We ended up pulling it out against Cat. We needed that revenge game, though, especially after we lost big time to them last time we played. Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing last time, but to get this revenge game with La Center, we doing really good, man. I love what I saw at the Lakers. I love what I saw at the Raiders today, man. I'm going to wait till Khalil gets back there. I'm going to wait. I'm trying to hold off, but I'm going to wait a little bit. Welcome to 2022. If you're new, like, subscribe, comment. You know the vibes, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir. New
Year
Year, new us.
Yeah. New year, new us, man. New year, new podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So, but yeah, as I was telling them, you know how we start the thing, man. Let's talk about my Raiders, man. Yes, sir. Big time W today. Big time W. We won the last two games we needed to win. All we got to do is beat the Chargers, and we're a playoff team, man. It's that simple, bro.
I'm actually surprised they didn't win it.
And the league was like, they're all pumped up for this game because it's the LA team versus the Las Vegas team, and it's who's going to win. Whoever wins is in the playoffs. Whoever loses is out. So we got the Sunday night football game, man. We got the prime time game. Hey, man, so if y'all don't see a podcast episode next week, probably because I'm broke and I can't afford to pay for this stuff. So we'll see what I bet my life savings on this.
You bet on the game? Oh,
bro, I bet $20 that we make the playoffs. So if they lose, that's it. And I'm trying to bet more money though. So I'm gonna be real broke or real rich.
No more money.
No, I have to. Bet no more money. Bro, my girl's birthday coming up, and I'm planning to do a lot. I need all the money I can get, bro. So she either gonna be real happy or real pissed.
You gonna be sitting there stressed out. Watch that damn game.
She either gonna have the greatest birthday of her life or the worst birthday of her life. That's simple, bro.
You different than me, bro. I hate that stuff, bro. You be sitting there just stressed out. Even more stressed than you already were. Your family too.
Bro, man, I'm hoping we get the W, man. I'm praying.
If they choke, bro.
If they choke this, I might switch teams. Not even gonna lie to you. I might go down and be like, welcome to LA. Because, bro, we go through this every year. Every single year we go through this, man.
Ain't nothing to do. New Year, same Raiders.
Man, New Year, same Raiders. Man. New Year's, same old bullshit. Oh, yeah, you already know. We got Nehemiah in the background talking about Christmas. No, it's not Christmas. But yeah, man, same thing around here. Just a new year, just a new look. Same thing around here, man. We got Maya. Yeah, it is Christmas. We got Nehemiah in the background. We got the Raiders losing. Come on, Raiders. I trust y'all.
Didn't AD get kicked out or something?
AD from the game?
AD.
Oh, AB? No. Actually, yeah, let's talk about that. What happened to the Christmas tree? It's not Christmas no more, so we don't need it. Why? Because it's not Christmas.
He said, why?
He looks all sad. Anyways, but so the situation with Antonio Brown. So the Bucks, one of the top receivers got hurt, right?
Yeah.
So the coach was telling AB, get in, we need you to play. But they were losing to one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
They were like, AB, get in, we need you, get in. He was like, no, I don't want to get back here, we're losing. He was throwing a fit. This man is crying because the Christmas tree is outside. Christmas is over.
You need more presents, right?
What else?
A new tree.
Maya, for real? You want me to get the Christmas tree? Okay, I'm going to get it right now. But yeah, so AB was tripping and all that. He said, I want to get it. I'm not getting it. We lose to the sorry-ass team, blah, blah, blah. So another receiver, Mike Evans, he tried to go over there and calm him down to get him relaxed. AB wasn't hearing it. So the coach, he was like, if you're not getting in, leave. This man took off his pads, his shirt, threw everything in the crowd and left. And then the crazy part about it is he walks out and he's in front of the stadium calling an Uber And then the Uber never comes. So he calls like some celebrity to pick him up. They all on Instagram Live. And he posted an Instagram picture. Like, this man is crazy, bro.
No, that man got mental health issues.
Like, this man got CTE to the max, bro.
There's no way.
Like, bro. And he was dead serious, too. Like, having the time of his life. And then the coach, he went into the press conference and he was like, yeah, they were talking about, he said no. They said, what happened to Antonio Brown? Coach, he was like, no, I want you to ask me questions about our players. He is no longer a Buck. And I was like, well, he's like,
damn. How you get weighed before the playoffs?
Man, like, and then they said he was one catch away from a 300,000 bonus. He was another touchdown away from another 300,000 bonus. He was a couple yards away from another 300,000 bonus.
Nah, he's done. That's it for him, man. I don't think he's gonna be in the league no more.
Yeah,
he got saved. They saved him.
Yeah, they saved his whole
the Ravens situation. And
he was balling. He came back and was balling.
Yeah,
and then they kicked him out. So I'm glad basketball not crazy like that. Cause I'd be pissed.
I mean, there was a situation.
If Westbrook
there was a situation, remember? I sent you yesterday on Instagram with the Rockets, Christian Wood.
Okay, that's different though. But like that, did you see the lady?
But they didn't sub in though. They didn't leave. They didn't sub in.
They said, "No, we're done. Did you see what?
Man.
Did you see what Christian Wood did to that lady?
Yeah, he threw the ball at her.
What?
Or he didn't mean to. Accident.
Yeah, it was on accident. I don't know how
the ball hit her face. He got mad
though.
How
you overthrow a ball that bad?
The team's that trash, man.
Like, that was
funny.
And then you see the lady talking about he didn't apologize. I saw laughing emojis. Like, bitch.
Yeah, she wanted like a proper apology.
Courtside tickets, and you want a proper apology.
Man, like, bro, hit me with the ball.
Man,
let me go to the game and she hit me with the ball.
I saw the comments. The comments was like, man, I'll take the ball to the dome real quick. I started dying, bro.
Man, you throw the ball at me.
Courtside tickets to any game of my show. I'm talking Rockets versus Lakers. I want the tickets right now. I'm pulling up.
I would have chosen. You don't want to go. You can sell them. You can sell them get like a Rocket for Lakers. Just sell them to somebody.
Exactly. Like, she's tripping.
Like, you don't have to go. You can just sell them.
Man, but she is tweaking, dog. She smoking straight crack, man. These ladies nowadays, man. He be tweaking. These ladies nowadays. No offense.
Man, she wants a club.
Man, like,
that
girl
wants a club, man.
I
don't understand that. Like, what do you man say? Coach, say, I'm sorry.
Man, you want them to come to your door and like, I am so sorry. I did not mean
to give her like $1 million.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, like, what?
Bro, this happens all the time. People always understand. If you play basketball or you just like stand around while people play basketball, there's a chance you might kill the ball.
Yeah. Did you see that? Have you seen that clip of that lady, that old lady, that was like in the stands chilling, reading something? She got mollywopped.
No, I didn't see that.
It was like an old lady. Somebody shot a half-court shot, airball it. Boom! Rock. Like, it got her good, bro. Like, her whole face almost shifted, dog. It was bad.
No, she shot like she paralyzed. I ain't gonna lie.
They got it. Bro, she was an old lady, bro, and it was like clean, like ball to nose type of clean. Like, it was like a half-court heave, so it wasn't like one of the Christian Wood. It was coming in hot and just went boom. And she sat there.
I remember that.
Her glasses, bro. It was like, I think it was Thomas Booker, somebody like that. And bro, oh man, no, I think it was either Terrence. I think it was Terrence Ross.
You know, I feel like I remember that.
I think it was Terrence Ross. He threw it and he made a face like, oh, and then walked away. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like he didn't even say sorry. He was just like, oh, and then walked away.
Yeah. I remember the face he made.
Yeah, and then
he didn't say nothing.
So much crazy stuff. Remember when Isaiah Thomas went into the crowd and told that dude not to say that, and he was like, he said, "I'm sorry, I just wanted a frosty." Like, bro,
no, that will always be funny. that will always be funny.
It was like,
and he's like, and then because IT was in the thing, like, "Oh, sorry." He said sorry.
Yeah, the way he said it, he said sorry. I just wanted a frosty.
And IT looked so like he looked so pissed.
Man, He said, I just wanted a frosty. Like, bro.
That was always that me, dog. That man was talking trash. That man killed to him said, no, I'm not a frosty, man. It's a prank. It's a prank.
Nehemiah, one day I'm gonna give you what you call. I'm gonna add you to the podcast. All right. I'm gonna get your phone on Zoom and I'm gonna just let you in. The way you just be in, I'm gonna just let you come in there, all right?
You wanna be in episodes, bro?
Okay. You wanna be in episode?
Yeah.
Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Say my name is Nehemiah.
My name is Nehemiah.
And say I like basketball. Say LeBron's the GOAT. Okay, now go watch your phone. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. All right, and on that note with Nehemiah.
Go to steps, man. Go to steps, man.
Man, nah, we ain't gonna get it. That's a whole nother episode for a whole other place.
No, we still gotta do that. This year we're gonna do dope debate. We gonna get some. We need to find us a Jordan stand and have the people with the LeBron stand.
Determined, like we should get two of them, like two like real deal determined hardcore
like actual stands. Like, I like LeBron, but I'm not a huge LeBron stand.
Yeah, we should get like some serious and just have them go at it for a whole episode.
So we know LeBron stand. We need a Jordan stand.
Who's on LeBron?
We need a Jordan stand. Mickey LeBron stand.
Yeah, Mickey. Or we can get like somebody that love Curry too. We can
that's like a Curry stand.
And we can set them up and just get them hot. Just set it up. Be like, all right, man, we just start saying stuff. It's like, yeah. Be like, oh, he said Curry can't finish at the rim.
Iggy man and Curry.
Man, Iggy's clutch. I want Iguodala. He gonna go at it, bro. I might be able to set that up. I'm not gonna lie, I might be able to set that up. Yeah, I might be able to set that up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, two people just go at it, just troll. Watch, we're gonna turn this podcast into trolling sports fans.
Man, like we gonna sit down to watch. Listen to Archie going at it. We're gonna be sitting there laughing. They're gonna be sitting like a crazy table point. We're gonna be sitting there laughing.
Man, just rolling.
We doing that later this year. We got to with that.
Yeah, I'm with that.
That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be high quality content.
So it's a high quality content. Ain't that bad a bitch? All right, so look, with the new year coming up, man, we got to talk about these NBA teams, all 30 of them, and their New Year's resolutions. By New Year's resolutions, I mean what they need to improve on, what they wish can happen, just stuff like that. All right.
Right. So we starting it though.
I got all the teams listed. We're gonna go off the power rankings. We're gonna go from top to bottom, or you want to go bottom to top?
Let's go bottom to top.
All right. So we'll start with the worst teams.
Bottom teams, you know they need.
Yeah. So we'll start with the worst team, then we'll work our way up. So the first team on the bottom of the power rankings is the Detroit Pistons. What would their resolution be?
To continue to lose and rebuild. To get younger, I'll say to get younger, move Jeremy Grant and some of their old assets, their solid assets, and get more like picks and more second rounders, and to continue to lose. Because I mean, and of course, continue to grow though. Like you still want to see Cade, and you still want to see Cade, and I forgot the other young players, man. I can't think Killing Hayes. You want to see all of them continue to grow. Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, Mr. Malice in the Palace.
And Sadiq Bey. He had a game winner the other night. Yeah, and you want to continue to have Sadiq Bey and all them, the young core, and continue to grow a nice young core that could continue to grow together. That's what I think.
So I'm saying this man. So basically, I'm saying the same thing you said, but I'm gonna like kind of switch it up. I'm gonna go there short term. Like as of right now, resolution should be to figure out a way to get Jeremy Grant off the books, just because like he can help you win games that you don't want to win. So I'm saying get Jeremy Grant to a home to where he can be used and win games somewhere. And then as a long term, just build around Cade. Do the best you can bring in more talent, get them better, and then try to keep that core together. And that's pretty much it for Detroit, man. Nothing really crazy about a 5-win team. I mean,
they got 6 now. They got 6 now.
They came with the game. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Number 29 team is Orlando Magic. What do the Magic need?
So I think they need to continue basically the same thing Detroit doing, but I think they definitely need to get I think they should keep Gary Harris on because his contract's almost up. I think he has 1 more year left. So just let that go. I think they need to just continue to build around Wagner. Not Mortis, but France, because he's shown that he could be released on the special this week.
Yeah,
so I think they need to continue to get Markel back as well and try to incorporate him in the offense and Suggs. And try to get the best out of Jalen because he wasn't playing well.
I don't get how they're gonna do that.
They have a lot of guards.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Yeah, and like the long term thing they should do is they should move one of the guards. They should move someone else.
Maybe two of them because they have Markelle, Cole Anthony, Suggs, and RJ Hampton. Those are all their young. I know for sure they got a dish Terrence Ross, but those are all their young guards.
Yeah.
So
and I think like Cole Anthony, he's really good. So
hey,
he's proven he can be solid.
His little interview.
Yeah,
he was like, I'll make the clutch plays. You want the ball? You want me the ball? I want the ball. Like, he was serious. Man, he was like, game winner. I want the ISO, and I was like, oh man, he's confident in his ability. I like it.
He's cold like that, though.
Yeah, he's like that. But you can say that. So hey, man, he want the ISO.
I'm not surprised he's just good. Cause I feel like every time I've seen him, like he could be really good. And so it's good to see him balling out like that the way he's been playing. So I think they just need to like find like the right guard, the perfect guard, and keep. I think they keep Cole Anthony, keep Suggs, and then maybe get rid of Markelle and.
Out of all the teams that are at like the bottom rebuilding, I think this nigga Nehemiah. But yeah, all the teams that are at the bottom rebuilding, I think the Magic are like in one of the best situations, to be honest.
Yeah.
With the talent they have on the roster, I think they're in one of the best situations. Nehemiah, for real? But yeah, they just got to be able to make the right decision and not screw this up. Because if they trade Suggs talking about we building around Markelle, like, dog. So they just got to make the right decision.
He's young, and he's been like, he's been here there, but I think he's someone guy that can be good. I think he just needs more time.
Yeah.
So like I said, I agree. I think they got a good foundation of young players. It's just how they're going to use them, and like who they decide to keep and give up.
So we're both agreeing that we're keeping who? Cole Anthony and Suggs?
Yeah, that's what I would keep.
Or as of
guards,
today.
not to keep guards. Yeah, as
today,
yeah.
January 2nd, we're keeping Cole Anthony and Suggs, right?
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Build around Wagner. Keep his development steady.
All right, moving on to the next team. Number 28, Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, most of these teams down here is the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I said let's start them first because a lot of them they got the same.
All right, so most of these like lower teams, I think we should kind of push through kind of quick.
Yeah.
So OKC rebuild, Houston Rock, not rebuild, but build.
Just do what they've been doing. Losing games, winning games, showing flashes. They're 13-23 though, so they could low key keep coming back up and they start winning more, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, they're not that bad. They could, but I don't know. The way they went, how
I think Shea went out with COVID protocols actually, so I don't think they will. I don't know if they'll keep it up. But it's the same thing. Just continue to build around Shea and build around young talent and you got a lot of picks. So eventually, use those picks are training for better talent in the future. So I don't know say they got to continue to stack up their assets. So they got assets.
Picks. Yeah, you just gotta do what you're doing. Continue what you're doing, OKC.
Yeah.
And then the Rockets, I think the Rockets is the same thing, but a slight bit different considering the fact that I think they should trade John Wall. I don't know where he would trade John Wall, but they need to find him. Yeah. They need to find some way to get John Wall off the books, though.
They should buy it out.
Yeah.
I think they should buy it out. They don't want to, though.
That's so much money.
Yeah. But nobody want him.
I mean, if they buy it out, though, people want him.
Yeah.
He's making too much money.
Nobody want him because of money. That's what I said. Nobody wants him because that money pays.
So much money.
He had basically Russell Westbrook money.
How much? How long is he? What you call it? I think he has 2 more years left. 1 more.
I think he has 1 and maybe 2. He may have playoffs. I'm not sure.
So I think they're just gonna wait it out. But if I'm John,
that's what they're trying to do. But he wants to play. He wants to play, but they don't want.
They should just play him. I don't know why they don't just.
They should play him because if he plays good, the teams might. Some teams.
Yeah, their value will go up.
But his value will be a little better if he's playing good.
Yeah, I think they should play him.
So he's not free until next season. It's a 2023.
Yeah,
I look at his contract. He's gonna pay $47 million next year.
To ride the bench, he lived his best life, man.
Man, he's making money to
do
practice.
Nothing.
He basically just practices and just makes money every day. That's like Rich Paul, man.
That's kind of the
goal. You get your agent like Rich Paul.
That's the goal. Look, this is the goal. This is the goal as an athlete. I need to see more. Oh, no, never mind. I don't need to see this, but I would do this. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be lazy and do this.
Yeah.
My first 4 years in the league, ball out. Talking about top 15 players, everybody hyping me up. Once they pay me the money, I'm done. Retire. I'm not retired, but I'm done. I'm about to play terrible. I'm not about to try no more. I'm about to get this bag. I'm about to get this bag. I don't care. I'm about to chill out.
And then you just start chilling. That's what you do. Like he don't play. He just practice. I mean, he do the practice stuff, and he literally just gets paid $44 million.
Giving me them AD vibes. Got that contract chilling to the playoffs.
Now you tripping, bro. Now you hating. Now you on that man dick. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, did you hear what happened with AD though?
Yeah.
What? He's gonna be out for like the next 6 months due to sore tightness of braids.
No, now you not. I'm gonna read it up. That's what I need to say.
when I saw the comments, bro, I was dying, dog. I was there rolling, bro. Because I was like, the whole comment section was just, he's gonna be out day to day. This tight soreness of braids, tight braids, sore scalp. I was like, oh no, everybody's going at this man. Yeah, and I feel bad for him because he can't control it. Like
I don't feel bad for him because I know he don't care. That's what I feel bad for.
But it's like because he can't control the injuries and everybody just flames.
Yeah, that's why I don't get on him for injuries, because injuries are injuries. Regardless of who you are, you don't get hurt. Especially the way your genes are and how your body develops. Like his body basically made to get hurt. Like think about he's 6'10", small as
long, lanky.
Yeah.
Skinny.
Like that's why KD get hurt a lot. That's how you can get hurt like that. So,
I don't know why like KD ain't put on weight since he been in the league. Like, what's up with this man? He been the same size.
Metabolism.
Say, I'm trying to eat.
A little bit bigger.
I'm trying to eat, but these cheeseburgers ain't doing them.
They not working.
Man, all right. We're gonna move on to the next team. Speaking of the next team, Zion, the next team, the Pelicans.
Yeah. That team gotta go deep, man.
I mean,
they need Zion.
Yeah, like there's nothing. The Pelicans, their New Year's resolution needs to be to get Zion on the court as fast as possible.
Yeah,
whatever you gotta do. Suck. Yeah, like they suck without him. Literally, like we
they built the team for him just for him not to play.
Exactly. I thought getting BI was gonna like help it, make things look a little worse, but no, they still suck. When Ingram came back, they were still trash.
No, I knew it wasn't help because like BI.
I thought it was gonna make it look a little bit smoother though, like give them an option. They still suck.
Yeah.
So they just gotta get Zion back. Weren't they like a playing team last year too?
No, they weren't even close to the plan.
They were kind of. Oh no, that was the bubble.
They were like 11 or 12.
I'm tripping. That was the bubble year. I'm tripping.
No, they weren't close to.
The bubble year. They were like, but they were in it though. That's why they went to the bubble.
No, they weren't in it. They weren't in it. No, they had a chance to compete to get in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They gave them a chance to compete.
But they had the NBA gave them the easiest schedule so they could play the Lakers.
Yeah, that LeBron.
But they lost every game.
Yeah, that's what I was.
They lost almost every game.
That's what I mean. They had a chance, but they blew it. So.
Yeah, and it's I was mad if they weren't playing him all that junk. So.
Not gonna lie, I think the Pelicans they need a consistent offense too. But as of right now, Zion, they don't. It looks like they don't have a system. They're just out there playing basketball.
Because they got the players for Zion for him not to play.
Yeah, so they need to.
They should have kept Lonzo, and that's why. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I was like people, oh, Lakers should have kept Lonzo. I'm like, no, the Pelicans got the trade. They should have kept him.
I don't know why they didn't pay that
Lonzo.
man.
Just let him walk.
Exactly.
You know, it doesn't make sense to me. You traded AD to let that man walk. Let Zion walk because you don't want to pay him. Like, dog, you should have put him at point guard.
They are going to leave. The Pelicans is just a cursed franchise at this point. They get a star,
they're a bad franchise.
Let them go. Get a star, let them go.
And that's their fault because they don't build good teams around the players. Like, of course, their what's it called? Their market is terrible because they're in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. But like, they just don't build good teams around the players, and they don't listen to their star players. And that's why I meant like Chris Paul left and many of them leave because Davis left. Because it's like, bro, I don't be here no more. Like I'm trying to win, but y'all not doing nothing to help me win. And they just like, yeah.
And then like New Orleans, the people in New Orleans are a really strong fan base. Like with the Saints, oh my gosh, they will ride or die for the Saints. Like they will sell their kids to win a Super Bowl. Like they are ride or die for the Saints. And then the Pelicans just aren't giving them that same thing to be excited for.
No, because last time I'm sure they were excited when we had Chris Paul and he left, and then we had AD, and now he left. They both went to LA. They both leave to go to LA. Like, yeah, I like LA. I like it.
They traded all of their pieces for traded all their pieces from the young core, the Lakers young core, and now everyone from that young core is slowly leaving. Yeah,
and like it doesn't make sense to me. Like they got I don't know, they gotta be better. But that whole organization as a whole and their whole team. They all got, and their whole players, they all got to be better.
So I think their New Year's resolution is just to rebuild the whole franchise. Cut the owner, cut the GM, cut the coach, let everybody go. Whoever's the like head needs to sell the team to me.
They sell it to you.
I was champion.
Right.
I'll bring the championship to New Orleans. I know my 2K, my GM.
This man right here. I trade Ingram and this for LeBron. LeBron. Give me LeBron.
I'll give you Ingram, every pick we ever had, Zion, Josh Hart for LeBron. All we need is LeBron.
Man, just not top 48 a night. Oh, man.
Man, let's be it, though. I can't take this. I just can't do it, man. It's just give me the team already. Give me the team.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of Pelicans, bro. Got design issues. It's just like, bro, like y'all should be way better than y'all are.
Man. All right, let's move on. Fuck the Pelicans. We want to Sacktown Kings.
Oh man, they're another mess. They're another mess.
It's like if you look at the team on paper, you would think that they would be solid, but I think that's another situation where they just got to start over. Not like roster wise, but start over from like your staff. Like rebuild the organization.
I think how retool.
Bring in new players. Yeah, you said retool. I mean, but nobody wants none of them assets though. Like,
but he kind of a world.
I mean, that's it.
He got a little bad.
Like everyone you're trying to trade or that you would want to trade, like Rashawn Holmes, Buddy Hield,
they pay him a lot.
Marvin Bagley. They're all except for Bagley. They're all overpaid superstar or not superstar, overrated players that nobody wants as of right now.
And they're all overpaid. Yeah, don't play role players. Yeah,
they should have dished Buddy when they had the chance. When everybody wanted Buddy, that's when they should have got rid of him. Now they can't even get rid of him because he's playing bad. And
they have so reliant on the Lakers to get him, and the Lakers like, no, we got to get Westbrook. Like, they use everything, so sometimes. So we got to just get Westbrook.
I don't get why some teams put all their eggs in one basket and hope a team will do something with them. Instead, you should be talking to multiple teams, trying to see who gives you the best deal. Instead of, no, we're talking LA. No, we're talking LA. We want the young
player. Like the Lakers did to them, basically.
Yeah, literally what the Lakers. They set them up.
Yeah.
All right, don't trade him. Don't trade him. We're going to get him. Don't trade him. Just wait. And then they end up doing something completely different.
But then they got somebody else. Like, exactly. You do the same thing.
Yeah, you do the same thing that other teams in the league.
Right, that's a good point.
Give me a point.
That's what teams do that. They put all the eggs in, like I said, all the eggs in one basket, and they just wait, and then the other team like, nah, we're doing something else now.
That's sometimes I genuinely think I can run an organization better than some of these niggas can, dog. It don't make sense.
No, I mean, dog. It's too experience too.
I want a month in the GM chair. Watch me do it. Watch me turn the Pistons into a contender. I'm telling you,
stressed out player coming in. I'm mad. I'm angry. I dare you.
I'm angry. We losing.
I'm angry too.
We are angry.
Oh man, the Kings are best to me though. Like just the whole team, and they're a team that should be way better than they look, and better. They have such a good talent, a lot of good assets, and they're just mid and trash. They lose to sorry teams. They only try the harder when it's a good team. Sometimes they lose against the good teams too. I don't know, man.
To be honest, in my opinion, I think they should. Yeah, you're right. They should retool and build around the De'Aaron Fox.
I think they should get Ben Simmons somebody. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, but like, if you're Philly, what do you want from them? Because I for damn sure don't want Marvin Bagley.
They should, but they don't have a lot of assets. They don't want to give Halliburton or Fox, so it's hard to even do that.
I think the Kings are just stuck. They're gonna be one of those teams that are just stuck.
Yeah.
Unless De'Aaron turns into like an all-star, they're stuck. They might be stuck for the next couple of years too. Remember how what team that was stuck like that? Like Brooklyn was for a while. They might end up being stuck like that. I'm not gonna cap. But yeah.
What happened?
I said, remember how Brooklyn was for a little bit?
Yeah.
Now they might be stuck like that in a little while. No move. Nobody gonna want nobody. It's gonna be stuck.
All just there.
Yeah. What's going on with the Kings? Same old Kings. Gonna be stuff like that.
But that's how it's been for years. Stuff with the Kings. It's been same old Kings for years. And that's the thing. Like it's been same old Kings. It feel like they have the same team for the last 4 years. That's what it feels like. You know, it's probably not true. That's what it feels like.
Like De'Aaron Fox has been on that team forever.
Yeah, and
when I think of De'Aaron Fox, when I think of Lonzo, when they came out of the same class, when I think of Lonzo, I think of a young guard with potential. When I think of De'Aaron Fox, then damn, this nigga been on the Kings for a long time.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, I don't think of him as I think of Lonzo, you know?
Yeah, it feels like he's been there for like 10 years. Like, I feel like he's been there his whole career, which he has. but it's just like they haven't gone anywhere, and they had no progression. And I thought like they're almost when they almost make the playoffs that year, that they're gonna progress and make the playoffs, and they just been a team that missed the playoffs since 2002. The 2002 or 2003, they have not made the playoffs. They've been that same team.
The last time they made the playoffs, I wasn't born.
Yeah, it's been that long.
That's crazy.
They played against the Lakers.
That is so crazy. And they got Molly Rock.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move on for them because that's just the waste, man. And if you hear this bag ruffling, I mean you popcorn. I was hungry. All right. Next team moving on to the Indiana Pacers. So when I look back at their situation, they said they wanted to retool, not full on rebuild.
Yeah.
So with them retooling, they need to pick one. Who they're gonna keep, who they're gonna trade. So I think they need to either keep, they need to make a decision on who's leaving and who's staying. If that is Miles Turner, you put more wings and guards around him. If that's a bonus, you find him another center that can complement him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or put him at the center.
Yeah, or let him run him at the 5. So they got to
figure out who they're getting rid of. More wings.
Yeah.
They should get rid of Turner, in my opinion. I think they should keep the bonus.
Well, what would be the ideal trade? I think a lot of people say.
I don't know.
A lot of people say the Warriors is like the perfect pick. Like it is the perfect fit. So. But I think the Warriors should keep their team together. What they have rolling with right now. Just see how it gets back. I don't think they should.
You play small anyway. Yeah, and that's why if they're committed to the small ball, it doesn't make sense for them to want him unless they want a bigger guy. But they obviously got a backup big. Their backup big is I can't say his name, but you know what I'm talking about. I can't say his name. Yeah, Melissa. That's a backup big. And so if they got that for a backup big, and they play Looney, but obviously they want to play small. So to me, I feel like they committed to the small ball, and it works. It works.
In clutch moments, they put Draymond at the bottom, no matter who the starters or no matter who's the playing against.
Yeah, that's why Turner wouldn't be. I don't see him being a fit for the Warriors or the Lakers either. Like people said, the Lakers. He goes to Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers they didn't have Russ, but
it was making sense of him going to the Lakers until they started playing LeBron at the 5. Now I'm liking this in the center. I'm loving this in the center now.
So. The center. The small ball. Yeah, so I don't know.
Another team I think he might be good with, since Brook is out, send him to the Bucks.
Either the Bucks, I would love him in that would work. That would work. That actually be good.
In Charlotte too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I would love him in Charlotte though.
Yeah.
Charlotte, they need a center bad, and he'd be perfect for him. I would love him in Charlotte.
Catch some lobs, threes.
Yeah, like he's perfect.
That'd be perfect. Yeah, that's the right move. Send him Charlotte. Next to
Charlotte has the assets to do it more, and then the Bucks will have a lot of people I won't want. I ain't gonna lie, Bucks have a lot of people. If I'm trying to retool it, I wouldn't really want nobody like there's nobody like big enough on the Bucks that I want, like young enough. They're kind of older.
What would that trade look like for Charlotte? Turner for who? Bridges?
No,
not the other Bridges. The center Bridges.
Oh, for the center?
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be PJ Washington.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. PJ Washington, not Bridges.
Yeah. PJ Washington. They look alike. I ain't gonna lie. They look alike.
Yeah, they look alike. They look exactly alike. No, that's why. Yeah, PJ Washington.
Me and baby mama drama over there.
What about Gordon Hayward? Maybe.
No, I didn't get too much money. He's getting paid a lot of money.
Jeremy Lin.
It might have to be. I don't know.
I don't think
maybe Mason Plumlee.
One of the Martin brothers.
It could be one of the Martin brothers because the money has to match. So, yeah, maybe Kelly Oubre. It's weird. Donnie Lewis, younger player, or maybe Mason Plumlee too. Just give them Mason Plumlee and I can't his name right now. PJ Washington. I don't know.
Pacers, their New Year's resolution should be trading either Turner or bonus. We think
and LeVert.
Oh yeah, and
they want to trade LeVert. They actually want to trade LeVert. So
trade one of them. Go all in on Duarte, get him some help, and see what you can do.
Yeah.
Next team, 2013, Portland Trailblazers. So,
they should blow it up.
With Portland, I think they should blow it up, but Dame said he does not want to leave. So,
I'm on the fence. Man, just blow it up. Bro. After watching them get the Lakers, and Dame was just hosted the whole game, I was like, maybe they should just blow it up.
I think that's the decision. Blow it up. It's a smart decision. but they're probably not going to do that. So we're looking on the opposite side. Their actual resolution should be blow it up. But for them, I'm like, what should I say? Like on a stupid GM Trailblazer type of decision, I think they should go all in for Dame. You go all in. Like it. Trade everybody except for Dame and then try to build a better team. Trade CJ, pick up what's his name? Ben Simmons, do what you gotta do. And you see what happens. Trade CJ, trade Nurkic, Rocco, all of them. Get them off the team for somebody that can help Dame a little better. So either that or blow it up.
I just feel like the best solution for them is just blow it up, bro. They're not winning with Dame.
That's the best solution. Blow it up. But
trade Dame, trade CJ, trade Nurkic. Just have the sorry team and just tank for draft picks.
But knowing the Trailblazers, I don't think they'll blow it up. I don't know.
Hey, for Russ, so we get Dame.
That's a good move. Trade for Russ. Hey, that's not a bad move. Russ gonna lose you some games.
Russ be so bad. That nigga be so unhappy.
Man, all right. That was quick. Next team, 22, the New York Knickerbockers. Knicks trade for Dame. There you go.
They gonna think it's something else.
Oh, my bad. That's their real name. The Knickerbockers. That's their real name. The Knicks. That's their full name. YouTube. Their name is the New York Knickerbockers. like the pants that they used to wear back in the days. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
The Knicks trade for Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Simple.
Trade for Dame. They need to trade for another star or another player that could be a star. Because they just like Randall, he had that good season and he's been playing so up and down now. And now like this what my Knicks fans are booing him at times. Because I knew and I felt like he was gonna keep that up. I thought it was just a hot streak. That was my feeling when he was going hot. He was like these 31 games and stuff. Yeah, I feel like it was just a hot streak because he's not having the same season he had last season.
Yeah,
and it's hurting them bad. And the whole team, just the offense always looks stagnant. At times it looked fun, and the time it looked stagnant. Especially if Rose was gone for a little bit.
Yeah, they need that second star to help out.
Yeah, they need an actual star. I feel like, and if they can, they should also try and get an actual star.
What do you think about? I don't know. I don't think they should do that. It's just a thought. What about the Knicks picking up John Wall?
Nah, they have D Rose and they got Rose. They got Kemba. They got the man quickly. I want to see them get. Yeah, I want to see them get Bradley Beal. That's what I like to see them get.
That would work.
But he ain't get vaccinated, so he's not vaccinated. But I like to see them get Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal or Dame.
I think they need either a wing or a pure scorer at the guard position. If they're gonna get a guard, they need a guy that can create his own type of offense.
Yeah,
if they're getting a non-guard, they need a wing. And that wing, trade piece for a wing, star wing, Jaylen Brown. Somehow. Figure that out.
That's not happening. Yeah, 50 tonight. Something I'm not trading that man. Yeah, 50.
Or
we are not trading that man.
I don't see Ben get traded.
Ben Simmons would be interesting. Now, Ben Simmons would be interesting, but they couldn't do a trade, I think, because they don't have an all-star asset that Philly wants.
Yeah, they don't have.
There's no all-stars,
and they don't have the money. They don't have anyone that matches Ben Simmons' deal.
I think they could like probably package something up, but they don't have like the all-star they want.
What Philly want? Quickly, looking quickly,
Kemba, RJ,
quickly Kemba, RJ, and Mitchell.
I'll be bad trade for you. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like, but I would love to see the person I would like to see though. I feel like Bradley Beal would be perfect in the next jersey. I don't know. I just feel like that'd be nice. That'd be fun to watch.
He'll be perfect. Next team at 21, like the San Antonio Spurs.
Good team to rebuild. Yeah, they need the team to rebuild and build through their younger stars.
As of right now,
like
I think
Murray
they should try
and Kilden.
They should try to win some games just for to get Popovich the regular season win record. Let Popovich break the record, then rebuild. Or let Popovich retire as like the highest winning percentage and then rebuild.
Yeah, I'm surprised he haven't retired yet.
I thought he was gonna retire this year after not making the playoffs.
I ain't gonna lie. That man kind of old.
You hope that he do?
Yeah, I mean, maybe just get him something new, a new system. But I mean, they're not bad though.
Yeah,
he adapted to the modern system.
Yeah,
he adapted to the modern system. But you can tell they don't have, they had DeMar DeRozan last season, and course, they had Aldridge at one point last season. So all the team was way better last season. They still didn't make the playoffs, but the team was way better. They made the play-in, but I feel like this team. I think they just continue to do what they're doing, honestly, because I feel like there's nothing like just continue to continue to win some games, try to get that record, and then probably next season fully going maybe to a rebuilding mode.
Let's trade both.
Start trying to get some top picks. That's the trade Vogel for cash. Like he can fix the Westbrook. He can't fix Westbrook, bro. He gonna want to trade. He gonna bet LeBron trade him. He gonna get in there. LeBron, please give it to him. He can't control the team. He gonna tell LeBron trade him. That man gonna bet LeBron trade him.
Oh man.
That man about to put LeBron the figure four. It look like Rick Flair. He put the figure four to trade this man.
This man. All right, number 20, the Toronto Raptors. I think that's another team that's in one of those
awkward stages.
Yeah, it's like they don't have enough to be great, but they have too much to be bad.
And it's low key. I feel like it's low key finally decided to rebuild and full go in on Scotty and
So before the Kawhi trade, it was DeMar, Kyle Lowry,
right,
a consistent Eastern Conference team.
That lost to LeBron.
That could be LeBron. And they trade Kawhi, win a championship. Actually, all right, if you were a Raptors fan, would you be okay with that?
Yeah. Because you don't
championship
win.
And then being where you
are. Yeah, because you don't win championships. Like I think for example, like they're happy for it because they never been that deep in the playoffs before. And so like if I was a Raptors fan and I grew up watching Raptors basketball my whole life, I wouldn't care. One championship is cool with me. Like it's different being a Lakers fan because Lakers won they won almost every decade. And every so they win almost every decade. So Lakers fans like you want more, and you say it's a failure after just winning one. Well, the other teams, they don't win it all. So if you win it all, like if the Kings went all the way, let's say the Kings traded the whole team, let's say they traded for like Anthony Davis and like some other superstar player, and they won a championship. They would be so satisfied that one championship. And AD stopped playing, he broke down, whatever, or they got LeBron too. He got old, and LeBron sucks now. They'd be so happy with that one championship because they never win anything.
Yeah.
So if I was a Raptors fan, like Raptors fans see Kawhi as one of the greatest Raptors ever played. Just some Raptors fans see him as that because they won a ring, and even though he left, they were still happy because they won a ring. They're happy now. They got a championship.
Over that one championship, they're in love with Kawhi for the rest of his career.
You don't win it's hard to win a championship. That's why a lot of teams only have one, and only a few teams have like more than 10.
You think Milwaukee will have that same effect?
Yeah.
But
they don't win again, they'll be happy.
Milwaukee's a consistent team, though, that consistently makes the playoffs and could get a deep run. So what if they keep getting bounced to the Eastern Conference Finals by Durant or by a super team match? You think they'll be okay with it?
Yeah, I think the only time they might be okay, be time to rebuild, but they'll be happy with that one title that they got that 1 year. It'll still be like such an amazing moment for them.
Yeah,
and that's why like different you see like different fan bases like they're so happy they win a championship. Like Raptors fans don't give it in. Most Raptors fans are happy because they got Scotty Barnes now and the future's bright for them. I mean, they won a championship. They won a championship 3 years ago now, but then the future's bright. Kawhi left and it sucks, and they got like a second round exit next year, and then they made cuts all last year. But I'm sure they're happy because like now it's like we got Scotty Barnes. Now we get to rebuild, and then the team might be good again. I think they should commit to a rebuild though.
Them niggas forgot we just won a championship. Like 2 seasons.
Like literally, yeah, 2 seasons ago.
Just won. These niggas forgot.
That's all I'm be tripping about. Cause like I realized that because I was watching like a Laker Nation podcast. And they was talking about like how like basically other fans like how we should be thankful for. We have Laker fans should be thankful for the championship because you don't win
a championship.
Teams don't win. Yeah, it's underrated because Lakers do it so much because they build teams that always win or they're always there. Or they're always contending.
They're always relevant.
Because, we had like Kobe and Shaq and LeBron and Davis and Kareem and Magic. We're going on and on. Wilt and West and all that. Mike and all that. But like,
old white boys don't even know about you, dude.
Yeah. And like Raptors, I had like DeRozan and Lowry. They were like begging on them.
The second greatest Raptor of all time might be Kyle Lowry.
Yeah,
like Raptors history.
Maybe Vince Carter. Like it's just hard.
So Raptors, They should just blow it up eventually, but do what they're doing right now.
I think they should get rid of Pascal eventually. I think they should move on from him and like officially, get more of the team to being and Barnes. But I think they should finally decide they want to rebuild or not. So they feel like they're like in that like the same thing with Spurs. Like they kind of want to rebuild, but then they don't. They kind of want to make the playoffs still. So
we're moving kind of a little bit slow. So we'll try to pick it up a little bit as we get through the rest of these 19 teams. So the next team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. What would I do? If I'm the T-Wolves GM, they're like in a weird spot. Like they're good, but they're not good, but then they're ass and they're decent. I think
injuries.
Man, what do you do for the Timberwolves? I think you just see what you can get out of this season. See like what this team can do this year and then build around Ant-Man.
Make a playoff push, I think.
Yeah, see if you can get
in with Ant-Man. Try to make a playoff push.
Yeah, you got to see what you can do with the pieces you have dealt right now. You
continue to win and try to make the play-in. I think that's what they should do. Just continue to keep trying to win as many games you can, and either make the play-in order and the playoffs, or make the playoffs. So I think that's what they continue to do.
Yeah, I don't think there's no serious moves that they can make right now for the situation. So,
no.
Just continue to try to win. The next team is the Denver Nuggets. The
Nuggets.
Yeah, they gotta get healthy.
Yeah, that's the thing. They had Jokic, so fine. They're still a good team. They're still 18-16, but they just need to finally just start getting a little healthier, man. They just hope that players come back, get healthier, and just stay away. Try their best stay from COVID because they got hit with COVID too. They got to try their best to keep staying away from COVID.
Yeah, try to see what they can do without Jamal Murray and MPJ. You think you're trading one of them since they're since MPJ is injury prone? Would you dish one of them out? See what you can get. Test the market a little bit.
Not right now.
Not right now. Too early.
Too early. Because they have a good. They have like if they all play together and they start figuring out like if they all three will play together and they're just not playing good, then I'll say trade one. But
I think people are forgetting how good of a player Jamal Murray is.
People because he hasn't played in like forever.
Yeah, maybe he's a bubble player, but that man did in the bubble was something crucial.
No, in postseason, he's more like a postseason player. Postseason, especially that bubble season. At bubble season, I told him he looked better than Jokic. He looked better than him. But that pick and roll with him and Jokic is so deadly that I feel like you should get rid of him. Yeah, that man, Jokic because he's a great passer. It's like it's hard to predict because Jokic is a great passer and he's such a great post and scorer from all over the field, and so is Murray. So like you don't know how to guard it, and they're such a good combination, and that's why they went to the Western Conference Finals not too long ago. I think even if he was healthy, they could have beat the Suns, but they got swept obviously, but he wasn't there to help carry a lot of load, and they lost a lot of players injuries. So I don't know. I think I would just keep it. I keep them for now, and then see what happens when they get healthy. That's what I would do.
Yep. Next team on the list, which is surprising, they got them at 17, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
So, Lakers.
Show us great THT.
It's one of them. Either trade Westbrook and THT or trust the center. So, man, get AD healthy, try to fix his jump shot, and see what we can get from there.
Yeah, get AD healthy and none. And if you have to, man, trade THT. If you can, get a nice little different runs. Maybe you trade him too. Just get healthy and see where it goes, man. And see if we're going to trade that line and get better some wing players.
Yeah, see who's available for the trade deadline because a lot of people are going to be available to trade. See who's available.
Yeah. And I think Jeremy Grant would be the best option for them if they can.
So,
please.
What, man?
Don't.
Yeah, man, you get on my nerves sometimes. You know that? The next big team, the Dallas Mavericks.
The Mavs.
I think the Mavericks need somebody else that can not carry the load, but I would say just give Luka a break.
Yeah,
somebody that can run the plays. Yeah, like somebody like John Wall. Let Luka run off.
He gets bought out. He definitely be a good option for him.
Yeah, get a secondary ball handler.
I even like Karis LeVert for him if they can. I like them take Karis LeVert.
Or even
he's not playing right now. I think he's injured, but I don't think he played. Did he play against OKC today? I don't think. Oh, he did. Okay, he did play today.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. just get that secondary ball handler for Luka, or get somebody that can like give Luka a break because Porzingis isn't what we thought he was going to be. I hope
Brunson is good though.
The season, but Brunson is good, but
I think you need something else though.
Yeah, like something more explosive.
Yeah, for you, like a taller, a taller, more taller winger player.
But you need like energy with a team like this. Somebody that when Luka goes to the bench, someone that will come in, dunk on somebody. Somebody's gonna hit a bunch of threes, break some ankle, like do something that's gonna hype the team up and still
just make the offense like stagnant. The offense is really stagnant with Luka.
I'm not saying
it's just because nobody else can do anything.
Yeah. Or I'm not saying get this player, but a player that like I think with like a type of player like Terry Rozier. Somebody that can come in and do what Scary Terry does for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Just come in or not even start. Just do something that can get them hyped up when LaMelo goes to the bench or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Something like that. And then next thing we got the Charlotte Hornets. Speaking of the Hornets, get Miles Turner.
Miles Turner. Get a better center. It's that simple for them.
Upgrade that center. They're like I think they upgrade, like get Miles Turner. They might be like a competitive team in the Eastern Conference. I don't know about a championship contender, but maybe a competitive team. A team that can give a scare to teams like Atlanta or teams.
They might win a couple games.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Maybe take the Nets deep in the first round of the playoffs, something like that. Give them a little bit of pressure.
They got to get a better big, man. They need to get a better big.
They need a serious big. The other big is one big 6'10", is like 6'9". The other one's unathletic.
Yeah, like they like something better, bro. Like they need something better for them. Yeah, it's been the whole problem since they like even before LaMelo. It's been their problem. They just never been able to find a good big that like fits what they need.
One great point guard with no big.
And then, like, it's like some big tall white boy.
They tried to be diverse with Dwight and it ain't work. So
did he even play that season? I don't think he got a season with them
for the Hornets.
He did. I
played that 1 year. I remember that because he was buff and everybody bought a free throw.
yeah, I remember
his big swole self. Everybody free throw.
I think that was like his last year. He got traded after that. Yeah, and then he was done.
Then that man went to the Hawks. Then he went to the Wizards.
The Wizards, I think that was his last stop, and then that's who got away. That's what they need to do. They need to just get a better big, bro. Yeah. Their big man game is trash.
Next team on the list is the Boston Celtics. I mean, I think the Celtics, they have the roster. They just need a little bit of depth. But from the games that I watched, the Celtics got to finish games.
That's an issue.
Finish games.
JT got that Kobe-itis stuff, bro.
Yeah, that man just want to get the ball and shoot. Like at the end of the game,
Kobe.
I think they need to get the ball out of Jason Tatum's hands at the end of the game.
They need to give it to Brown. I'm not gonna lie. They need to give it to Jay. I love Tatum, or they need to make it easier for him. You know, instead of just running isolating because they ISO so much. And I'm like, they'd be better off they run more plays and make it things easier, bro. Like, you know, because like he just be taking bad shots. And
half of Boston's offense is just ISO.
Yeah.
So I think if they can like run some set plays during the game and get away from the ISO, then you can come back to the ISO at the end when no one's really, or when it's not been overused so many times, and that's all the team's seen. So,
yeah, but teams know what you're gonna do. So they're like, okay, he's about to ISO. Get ready for the ISO.
Yeah. So the Celtics, they just need to execute in late game situations.
And you need more depth. They need to try to get more depth. I think they'll trade Shooter though, so we'll see how that goes. I know they didn't want to trade him.
Big 71.
Yeah. Trade him for us. I'm just playing.
Good, bro. Be good on that, dog.
Yeah, we already did that. We already did that.
Next thing we got the 76ers. Philly. Trade Ben Simmons.
Yeah, that's really it.
This man, they have fined him $10 million, and he has not played a single minute this season.
Yo, bro, I didn't believe it. I'm not believing it now.
That man is about to be broke in a minute. He's about to be homeless.
$10 million is so much money, bro.
Man, bro, $10 million. Like, bro. Isn't he part of Clutch? Isn't he with Clutch Sports?
Yeah, that's why they like having. That's why he's so interested in going to the Lakers so damn much. You know, in the Clutch, you know they ain't gonna be tied to Lakers regardless, bro.
How you feel about that?
Ben Simmons on the Lakers? Honestly, bro, I mean, I know earlier, like you've been watching our podcast, I said no, but Ray Russ been playing recently, turnovers, and
we're just getting a bigger Westbrook that can finish, an efficient Westbrook.
But he don't do nothing bad. That's what I'm saying. Like he's getting me the point. Like it's getting to the point where I want him because he plays defense and he don't do nothing. Like he don't do nothing, but he don't do nothing bad. You know what I mean?
Look, Ben Simmons, he don't do nothing bad. He's not gonna give dumb turnovers. He's not gonna take dumb shots. He's not gonna shoot at all. You really think about it, but he's not gonna.
In the playoffs, he might not shoot.
Yeah, but I mean, we cool with that. We got LeBron on AD. He can sit on the bench. I don't care.
Yeah. And he's easier to put on the bench and sit him out. Like he's easier to like, okay, sit down. Yeah, because Russ make a big deal about it and like keep him open.
It's not like, okay, if we sit Ben, we're just stuck with Joel. No, if we sit Ben, we got LeBron and AD. Our offense still going to flow. So why not? Why not? Just throw the deal at Philly. Philly probably not going to accept it, but fuck it, just throw it.
They said they're not interested.
We interested. That's all that matters. We are interested.
We get THC.
We get THC. Oh, I forgot. Something we forgot to address real quick. Playoff Rondo is real, and he's in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to address Playoff Rondo.
Good move for both teams. Yeah. I think good move for both teams. Lakers didn't need him. Because they have some of the guards. And they can play some different people at guard.
Stanley Johnson?
Not yet, because the trade hasn't went fully through yet.
Okay.
Because Rondo's a safety protocol, so it should go through soon. So I think he's out of it now.
So that's the trade. Anyways, back to what you were saying. Trade, man. That's all I feel you got to do.
Yeah.
All right, now we're at the top 10 teams. I think this is when it gets more about them being within their team more than trades and stuff and what they should do in the future. I think most of this stuff is like now type of stuff. So, number 10, the Clippers. Now, with Paul George going down, I think they just got to find a way to stay afloat without Paul George in the next couple of weeks. Just find a way to stay relevant and continue to win games. You got to find some type of offense. Maybe it's through Trey Man. Maybe it's through, what's the man named Marcus Morris. Figure out some type of way to continue to win games and to continue to stay relevant while Paul George is out. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure Kawhi's not coming back, right?
He's coming back towards the
playoff time?
Yeah, so that's not any time soon. So
this is when it matters. Like, back when the Lakers last season, when our star players went down. Back when our star players went down, we still had those players to carry us and to push the load and to finish the season out. This is when their star players, their role players need to step up without no Paul George. Just figure out a way to stay afloat, stay at least the 9th seed, at least. And then
stay in the 10th range. I think it's in the 10th range would be fine.
If they're playing,
what's they been doing? They beat the Nets so far.
I think they'll be fine in the play-in.
They just gotta continue to just stay afloat, and they just can't. They gotta continue to just keep finding offense and keep running offense. And get healthy because with the code protocols, they gotta make sure they get back from code protocols, and you gotta keep playing great so Paul George come back. Because if they start losing too much, they don't want to get too loose, don't a big losing streak, and then next year they're done. So they gotta beat the team they used to be, and then beat teams that are even like they try to upset teams as well, because teams will take you lightly. Exactly. They beat the Nets. So
they need to take advantage of those when they play teams like the Pistons or the Thunder, teams like that. They need to take advantage of that and really go at them.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to number 9, the Memphis Grizzlies. In my opinion, the Grizzlies need to play Brandon Clark. For me, they need to figure out a way to get Brandon Clark on the floor. Yeah. Because when he played, he was dynamic. He was energy, lobs. He would hit corner threes. I think they need to figure out a way to get Brandon Clark in the game, but continue what you're doing. They're not playing bad. They're actually one of the most consistent teams in the league. So I just think if they figured out a way to get Brandon Clark in instead of him getting DMPs almost every night, it'll be better. It'll be more like help for Ja, you know?
Yeah, he's good. You know? I'm surprised he's out the rotation for that long.
He's been out the rotations for a minute, since the 3rd game. They just don't play him.
He played some.
They don't beat him, but
But I agree. I think they need to play him more. Make sure and get Desmond Bane continue to be hot, because that man is killing it. And keep him hot. Keep him going. And they got to keep doing what they're doing. They just keep what they're doing.
Number 8.
Clay.
You got that team.
They're almost there.
Yeah, they're almost there. They need a couple more pieces. But we got the team from Cleveland. Them wannabe Akron boys, the Cavaliers. I think they just gotta see what you can get out of this season and then try to make a push when Sexton gets back and trade Kevin Love.
And I would say, I don't know, they might want to keep Kevin Love. He's been balling.
This Kevin Love. Here we go, dog. Here we go again.
I'm just saying, he's been balling, bro.
Here we go again.
And I think they gotta maybe replace someone because I don't know if Rondo if Rondo hoop, then they should keep Rondo. If he don't hoop, bro, I would trade. I'm not trading him.
I said right now they need Rondo.
They need Rondo, but I think they should definitely find another guard to replace Rubio and Rondo because Rondo, Rondo's Rondo.
Who are their guards right now? Just Rondo and Garland?
I think right now, well, not really. Rondo on the team yet. So right now, just Garland, I believe. And then I'm sure they have some other players.
They probably got a Coro running some more.
Yeah, because they don't need. That's why they got him. But I think they got enough. You can't rely on Rondo to be good in regular season. They got to definitely get somebody else that's going to be helpful for regular season. Because Rondo's trash for regular season. I ain't gonna lie. Rondo's be out there.
Yeah, Rondo, man.
Yeah, Rondo playoff.
Next team, number 7. Maya, every time you say that, I'm gonna just stop and let you get your showtime. All right.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Number 7, Chicago, Chi-Town, Chirac, the Bulls. I think the Bulls should space the floor. Figure out a way to bring more shooters. If they space the floor and get like a type of you leave them open, they're gonna make it like how the Suns are. It's gonna be nice. That's gonna be a nice team because they already play great defense. Everybody can slash. You got one of the best ISO players in the league in DeRozan.
Yeah.
So they just gotta figure out a way to spin up the floor. In my opinion, let's go ahead and get Vooch back. Isn't Vooch been out?
They just keep playing. Get old Vooch back. Good Vooch because he's been kind of up and down, man. So, but they're good. That's the their first in the East right now. They need to keep doing what they did to them. I don't know if they can lead to a final. Yeah, they're first.
What?
The Nets lost to the Clippers yesterday, so I'm their first.
And
the Rosen hit 2 game winners in a row. Yeah, so they just need to continue to do what they've been doing.
I don't know why people thought DeRozan wasn't that guy. Like when he was in Toronto, the man was a hooper. He went to a slow down Spurs system, bro.
LeBron. LeBron. I'm like listening to kill people's like thoughts of DeRozan. To see LeBron just kill him every year, that to me feel like that killed it. Like, oh yeah, that nigga suck. They'll trade it and then they'll get Kawhi, and then Kawhi helps the Toronto get the championship. I feel like that kind of underrated DeRozan a lot. And then him being the Spurs, because Spurs is the most key team. Like you just forgot he was in the league.
If you go back to that season where they would lose to LeBron, the Raptors were they were the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, that's what killed it. That's what killed like people's thought of him because they were the 1 seed and the Cavs swept them and be like the 4 to 5 seed.
So and it was just LeBron too, which makes it worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That makes it worse. It was like LeBron and a bunch of bums, and they win and they sweep them.
Like the Spurs, that's not.
And then LeBron hitting game winners over them. And Cleveland, this is for you. And all of a sudden, that was like,
they were like, ruining narratives, man.
Yeah, that's why I was like, DeRozan sucks. But he's not that bad though. He's really good.
Number 6, the Miami Heat. What the Heat?
They need to get down. Man,
they need to get healthy. Yeah.
Dang, they're such an underrated team too. Like I feel like you don't really hear a lot about them.
Such a good team.
You don't hear a lot about them.
If anyone's gonna take down Brooklyn, it's the Heat.
Oh, so the Heat can beat Brooklyn.
They have the defenders to do it. They have the defenders to take them out. They have the scorers to take them out. They have the playmaking, the rebounding, the shooting. They have everything.
They were just in the finals 2 years ago. 2 seasons ago.
They were just in the finals. Yeah, they just got to put it together. If we get that bubble Jimmy, it's over with.
Bubble Jimmy.
They can take.
They going back to the finals, maybe.
Bubble Jimmy.
I don't know. Brooklyn kind of. You trying to say Brooklyn kind of?
Yeah. I mean, if they get Kyrie back, it's whoop. Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
But Kyrie, with no Kyrie, they can beat him.
But again, they got the Bucks. So they didn't beat the Bucks last season. So if they but I don't like how they played the Bucks last season. So they just have to end the season better than they did last season. They got to stay healthy.
They got to figure out a way to stop Giannis. Damn, that's bad. You got to figure out a way to stop Giannis. You got to figure out a way to stop KD.
They have a way to stop him. I would just say the last season, they just looked so down, and they all just weren't trying. And Bam was just breaking. The whole team was just sucking. But I think if they end the season good, and they stay healthy and get Bam back, I think that's where I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They gotta stay healthy and stay hot. Stay healthy and get hot towards the end. So that's what helped them in the bubble. They got hot towards the end, and they didn't cool down until they put the Lakers. So that's what they gotta do.
Hey, sir.
Who are you talking to, Mom?
Look,
I see.
that's a sir.
It's a sir. The fifth team on the list, the Utah Jazz. Utah.
That's
I mean,
Jazz.
it's Utah.
Yeah.
They're just one of
What
those
can we
teams.
say about Utah?
I don't think there's anything to say about Utah. They're just a team that's solid. They're just a good team, man. They're a great team. That's all you can really say.
They're a good team that you just don't trust in the postseason because they always
their New Year's resolution should be to figure it out in the playoffs.
Yeah. Carry what they do in the
regular
regular season to finally carry to the playoffs. And
Yeah.
stop setting for them damn threes in the playoffs. That's always kills them.
Figure it
They
out.
set for so many jump shots.
Yeah, Utah figured out playoffs. Next team, Milwaukee. At number 4, I think Milwaukee, they should run more.
Wait. Where's the Wizards?
The Wizards we talked about the Wizards.
We did?
The Wizards were 13. Yeah, we talked about the Wizards.
I don't even talk about the.
Did we skip the Wizards?
We skipped them.
Screw it. We're going to skip the Cool. All right, let's go back real quick to the Cool bus. I can believe
Wait a minute. I'm
why did we
looking at
skip the
the
Wizards?
standings.
Oh, I
Like,
know why we
what's
skipped
up
the
with
Wizards. I know why we skipped the Wizards. Because we were talking about,
Bradley Beal?
Schroeder. You know, we were talking about Schroeder. Because we were talking about the Celtics. We talking about and we jumped to the Lakers. And then we just went, and I said, oh, they traded Ben Simmons. Then I went right to the Sixers instead of going over the Wizards.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, boy. No way we skipped the Coos bus.
All right, the Cool bus. What should the Wizards do? Their New Year's resolution.
So recently they've been losing now. They're hot streak when I put them in my top 10 teams during that time.
Told you,
And a lot of people hyping them up, including myself. Now they've been losing. They're 3-7.
I mean, but most of that is
I think they need to figure out if they want to keep Bradley Beal or not. That's why I think.
Most of them losing is them not having Bradley.
What happened, sir?
Yeah, that's true. He just went out.
Yeah,
He's went out with protocols.
they need to just figure out what are they going to do.
Sir.
What they need to do.
They figure out they want to rebuild or not.
I think they should take this year when Bradley gets back to figure out what they can do in the playoffs, if they can still get there, see what they can do in the playoffs, and then go from there. If you end up making a splash, maybe getting out of the first round, or even being a close first round exit, or if you get swept, you rebuild. But if you get a close
But
first
is
round
last
exit,
season, this season? I thought he was free agent this season. Bradley Beal. Yeah.
I think this is last year.
I was gonna keep trying to look at trade him. He might just leave for nothing. If he leave for nothing, they took a huge L.
I think he's going to leave for nothing if they let him get to that point. I don't see him coming back.
I don't see him going back either. That's what I'm saying. I think they need to figure out if they want to keep him or not. Because I feel like by trade deadline, because if he's a free agent next season and you lose that man for nothing, you took the L. Because teams want him bad. Teams want him so bad.
Biggest L.
Yeah.
When you trade Bradley before.
So I mean, go to the next young talent. I would want young talent picks. That's what I would want. If I'm
Second,
on,
second stint of John Wall.
Or get John Wall back.
Get Westbrook back.
Imagine.
Running
They canceling that trade, bro. NBA said, hell no, they canceling that. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy that happened. She Westbrook for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, she Westbrook a 2042 first round pick.
You know, Bronny's right. Bronny draft right.
Draft Bronny, suck it up.
Yeah. I don't know. Ben Simmons, he be good. I don't know. There's a lot of options for him if they decide to trade him. So I think it's up to them if they want to. Like I would if he's not. I would ask him if he's interested in signing back, and if he's not, then I would love to try to trade him.
Again.
So, yeah, I think that's going to be a move for them. Get rid of or either trade Bradley Beal or convince him to resign and keep him.
Yeah, one or the other.
So jumping back up to number 4, where we were at, the Milwaukee Ducks. We're gonna try to get through this fast because it's literally the last top team in the league. So
yeah.
Milwaukee, I think Milwaukee should run more sets for their shooters instead of just trying to pick and roll or get a ball to Giannis. I think they should do like a more.
And hope they get over.
Yeah, it helps more. It helps Giannis more if you run more.
Because their offense is stagnant too. Watch them. they have another offense that get really stagnant at times, and they just get bailed out because people get wide open and hit a lot of threes. But their offense does get stagnant too.
Figure out a consistent offense around Mr. Okonkwo.
Yeah.
So we got number 3, the Brooklyn Nets. Get Kyrie back. Figure out a way to get healthy and figure out a way to get Kyrie Irving on the court. You get Kyrie on the court, you get Kyrie to get vaccinated, that's a championship. Offer that man $100 million signing bonus. Do something, bro. Get him to resign. Get him to get vaxxed. And then there you go. Championship. That's it.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Honestly, I think Phoenix should chill out. They playing Chris Paul a lot of minutes. The man's 36.
I haven't seen the minutes.
They are running Chris Paul into the ground. They're
winning these games.
I think they should like relax and start to play Chris Paul less and start to save him for the playoff run.
Yeah, because that's how he gets hurt a lot.
Yeah,
that's how he gets hurt a lot because he plays so many minutes.
Gets hurt in the playoffs.
In the playoffs. And he didn't have that next season, so you don't want to happen this. You don't want he have it last season, so you don't want to happen this season. Because then your final touch maybe will go.
Get Alfred Payton in the game more. He showed that he can be a consistent backup. So get him in the game more. And when you need Chris Paul, you put Chris Paul in the game. Which I think
you try to give him a rest.
Yeah.
You're winning games, so I feel like you don't want to like burn him out when it don't matter.
When you're playing the Pistons, Chris Paul needs to be on what is it called? What Kawhi be doing? Load management.
Load management. Yeah. Chris Paul injury scares. Yeah. Chris Paul get injured a lot.
And then the last team, the number 1 team, the Golden State Warriors. Their New Year's resolution is to welcome Klay Thompson back to the team. Or even trade Wiseman and Kuminga. But mainly get Klay back. You get Klay back, the league's in trouble.
Yeah. Get him back healthy, get him going.
When you have the greatest shooter of all time and a top 5 shooter of all time on the court together in that system with Draymond holding it down.
Top 5?
Klay is the top 5 shooter of all time. Name me 4 shooters better than Klay.
Wait, you don't think he's higher?
Yeah, you could, but I think he's higher, but a lot of people don't really like this. I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say he's in the top 5. He's somewhere in the top 5. I think the top shooters of all time is Curry, Klay, Ray Allen. Not gonna lie, Ruda. Yeah, I think it's Curry, Klay, Ray Allen.
Yeah, you might get attacked. I'm gonna just say it's hard to say because you can argue that Klay is too. I think
there was a point where
Ray Allen has the points.
When Klay was playing, you could argue Klay was a better shooter than Steph.
Yeah, because that man, he just catch and shoot.
Yeah, Klay catch fire. Clay's he's a consistent one shooter. Curry's be throwing that bitch up and he be going in.
Yeah. So
that's why you get Klay back. It's over with. You get 2 of the greatest shooters of all time on the court together. What are you gonna do?
He got to stay healthy. That's all.
You can't. Yeah, he just stay healthy. He has a history of staying healthy. That was just one season.
Well, 2. Yeah, 2. 2.
Yeah, 2 in that one.
2 major injuries back to back. So
yeah, so he just got.
It's just him coming back and staying healthy. And I don't ever play him either. Ease him back into the offense, ease him back to the game.
I think they shouldn't rush it because they are the number 1 team in the NBA right now. So I think they need.
He's an easy fit too.
Yeah, it's like he knows.
All he doing is catch, shoot. So
he knows
it's
the game.
Easy fit. Yeah.
And what he brings, people are saying Klay Thompson's an overrated defender too.
Yeah, sometimes he is. I ain't gonna lie.
Because they said he was getting cooked by Kyrie, but since he was the only one that can guard him, they made it seem like he was a really good defender. But Kyrie
when you have to guard all the best players, they don't score on you.
No, but Kyrie was dropping 40.
Yeah, Kyrie was doing him.
Kyrie was doing him dirty.
And I agree with you on that take though, because him and LeBron was had 41 points on. Draymond was the greatest defender of all time. LeBron got 41 points on easily, and Kyrie had 41 points on Klay easily.
That just shows the talent in the NBA. I'm good these guys. You go to the gym, Maya?
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
With these.
With them? I can't let this man. All right, but that's all 30 teams. Went over every team. Yeah, all their New Year's resolution of what they need to do. Remember, Sacramento, I'm open for the GM job. You really need me, man.
right here.
Make Sacramento great again. Take us back
Sacramento,
to
New Orleans.
Man, hey, New Orleans, I like gumbo. Bring me out there, man. I can
right here. Give me
Man.
some gumbo. Take me some gumbo, I'll be there.
Man, give me some gumbo, man. I'll be there, man. But with that being said,
I give Zion that damn gumbo.
Yeah, we put Zion on a vegetarian diet. Yeah, I come with you. That man
vegan.
He eating whatever grows from the earth. If it don't grow from the earth, you can't eat it.
That man gonna be skinny. That man gonna be trash now. He be too damn skinny. He's like shooting guard.
Shooting guard. Can't shoot.
Oh man.
Yeah, remember, like, subscribe, comment.
Yes, sir.
If you've been this far, I'm gonna need you to DM me and say I need something random so they can random. Say pineapple pickles. DM me saying pineapple pickles, and I'll send you some money. Remember that, man. Like, subscribe. You already know the vibes.
Pineapple pickles.
Shut up and dribble. Pineapple pickles. Lakers 6.
Lakers 5.
Pineapple pickles. Shut up.